Welcome to the Blender Goon. In this video, we're going to set up our preferences and add-ons. To get started, we're going to go right up here to Edit and down to Preferences. If you're not on Interface, go ahead and click on Interface. And you can set the resolution to whatever you like. That changes the size of everything. I keep mine about there for recording purposes so everybody can see everything. The next few, I don't change anything in these. And the get extensions and add-ons we'll get to in a minute. So let's go ahead over to themes. Under themes, we're going to go to 3D viewport and we're going to scroll down until we see the face orientation back and front. Go ahead and click on face orientation front and we're going to change the alpha to 0. From here, go ahead and scroll down and see edge width and vertex size. I'm going to change my vertex size. I believe the default's 3. I have mine at 9. To be able to see what you're doing with it, we can go over here and go over and make us a cube with Shift A, Mesh Cube, and then hit Tab to go into edit mode, and then you'll see your vertex size. And if we change this, you'll see smaller and bigger. So I have mine set to 9 just because I like big fat ones. We can go ahead and move this window back over and come down to input. I don't change anything in input, but you do have emulate 3-button mouse if you need to use that, and emulate number pad. There's videos on how to mess with that stuff. I suggest getting a button mouse and a keyboard with a number pad because Blender's a nightmare without it. Come down to navigation. You can choose orbit around selection. A lot of people like it. I'm used to using Blender without it. And zoom to mouse position is nice also. Next tab is key mapping. This is the stuff that popped up on the splash screen when you first started Blender. So we use left selection with the mouse. I like search for the spacebar. If you have it on play and you hit spacebar by accident, it'll start playing animation. So I like it to be on search. That way I don't accidentally have animations playing in the background. The rest of this stuff I just leave alone. Our next tab is system. So up here, these are actual buttons. So you'll want to turn on the best one you have. Mine is the optics, and we're going to leave our core off and just have the graphics card turned on. And down here, we have our undo steps. I put mine at 150. That way, if I want to Control Z and back stuff up, I have a lot of room to go. The next tab is save and load. Under save and load, I turned save versions to 0. Blender will save, and if you have this set to 1 or 2, it'll save extra versions of your file every time you save your file. And it's just a bunch of clutter you don't really need. So I turned that to 0. And then under file paths, we'll get into this stuff later. That's if you're setting up for asset libraries. The rest of this stuff, if you guys want to set these, you can, but I just leave. And down at the bottom here, go ahead and click this little hamburger, they call it, and make sure your autosave preferences is turned on. And then we're going to jump up here into get extensions and add-ons. So I'm going to go through my add-ons list, and you guys can look at it real quick. And if you don't have this stuff, I'll show you how to get it. So these two should be automatically in here. Bool Tools is probably not. So if you need Bool Tools, we just go to Get Extensions, and up here we search Bool and find it, and just click the Install button for Bool Tool. And I'm going to jump back into add-ons again. B Surfaces is great. You should be able to get it. It has been updated, so you should be able to go to Get Extension and just type BS, and you'll see it. Just install that. Center UVs is my own add-on. If you're in the Discord, if you want it, you can ask me for it, and I'll send it to you. Copy attributes menu, so we can go to Get Extensions and type copy. Install that. Back to the add-ons. Curve tools Don't have, if it's not in the list, we're just going to go up here and search it. So curve tools and install it. And you can install extra curve objects because I have that also. Cycles should be in here turned on already. So extra curve objects and extra meshed objects, you can search extra in to get extensions and find that. So extra, install those. Have F2, so we can search F2, turn it and install it. Also have FBX format should be in there. If GLTF is not in there, you'll need to install and turn it on. So GF, probably just in the add-on section. So, and when you're on this one, you need to hit the drop down and come down here and turn on the shader editor add-ons, or you won't have the editor part in the shading tab. I'll show you. You'll see this later, but you need this turned on or it won't work. Kill that. F. Goon Tools is another of my own add-on. If you want it, just poke me in Discord and I'll get it to you. Loop Tools you'll need. Modifier Tools is nice. So let's go to Get Extensions and search Tools. So Bool Tool, Curve Tools, Loop Tools, and Modifier Tools. You can turn those on or install them. Got our tools. Node Wrangler, if it's not in here, you'll need to turn it on. So that should be default in the add-ons and just turn it on. Old modifier menu is not going to be in here, I don't think. It is not. This is one I will have linked in the description of the video, as well as quick origins. Pose library should already be on. Screencast keys you won't need. Scalable vector graphics should be on already. SL Rig Fixture is another add-on from one of our Discord users. You can get that through his Patreon, and if you need it, it's free. You'll see it when you're in Discord with us. Text Tools is also an add-on you have to download. It will be in the description. UV Layout should be on. BDM Brush Maker should be on. And UR Autosave is another I will have in the description. So there's going to be 5 links in the description where you can get this stuff like Quick Origin and UR Autosave. UR Autosave is what's making this red line down here saying, hey, you haven't saved a file. It's annoying, but it's when you're not wanting to save, but it's nice when you need to save and can't remember. So once you have all those, you should be good to go. And lastly, I just need to show you how to install these add-ons once you download them. So if you go to add-ons or get extensions, it doesn't matter which one, you can click the little drop down up here and it'll say install from disk. That's on get extensions, a little longer list. Install from disk. Click it, go to your downloads. Like Q Remeshify, I took it out. So if I hit N over here, there's no Q Remeshify. So if I install it, goes into the add-ons. Also then the get extensions. We can go ahead and close this window. And that's pretty much it for this video. And I will see you in the next one where we'll build our first model and get it into Second Life.